Hello, my name's Andy. I'm the Ginger Gamer. Welcome to episode 26. So, over Christmas, I've taken another Prehistoric Kingdom break and played Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I'm not someone who grew up reading and watching Harry Potter, but my kids did, and it was certainly part of our family's literature and viewing for many years. Therefore, a game that has been described to me as a cross between Skyrim and Fable with a shiny Potter coat was always going to be a game I'd be interested in. And, without spoilers, it definitely lived up to that description, mostly. After completing the game, as part of this series of videos, I'll do a review and give my thoughts on what is at least one of the better movie-based video games and quite a good RPG in its own right. But I'll stop getting ahead of myself and start by explaining how this playthrough is going to work. Firstly, I'm neither going to play the game at a really hard difficulty or try to 100% everything. I've gamed in that way a fair amount in the past and now just enjoying games, experiencing what they've got to offer while avoiding as much irritation or obsessiveness as possible, final bosses aside. Also, this isn't a live playthrough as such. It will be edited down, not to avoid showing my poor play, of which there's quite a lot, but to give an enjoyable watch and feel to the game for you, the viewer. I'll try and show, uninterrupted, all the important expositional and exciting cutscenes, as well as anything that makes me look good, to be honest. I will set chapters at the bottom though, so you can skip through any bits that you feel go on too long for you. Right, let's get started. So the letter. We are pleased to inform you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Minister has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley. The first step in any good RPG is character creation. Now, this isn't something I'm particularly good at, but I try and give it a go. To help, I dug out an old photo of me closest to the age of the legacy character. I'm about 2 years older, I think, here. So, not expecting to be able to recreate me perfectly, I just aimed to make a ginger kid with short hair and brown eyes, and a bit pale. Anyway, I'll whiz through the creative process. Finally, I chose a name. Don't ask. It was a group family decision. I don't really understand it either. And it was then time to start. Eventually.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Dark foreshadowing going on there, eh? This is just a great in-game engine starting introduction cutscene. It's just brilliant, brilliant work.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
Love that moving picture. A lovely touch.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrok really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrok before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrok. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Love that moment. Absolutely love it. It was spoilt for me, unfortunately, but amazing start. Definitely one of the better intros to a video game, nicely setting up the risks at stake, the universe and the two main characters, you and Professor Fig. And that Professor Fig is a definite badass.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
You'll be using that a lot in the rest of the game.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Unreal Engine 4 looking absolutely beautiful.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
The magical effects and lots of the special effects in this game are just really, really good. Especially Reparo, as you'll see in a little bit. Just brilliantly done.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
I love breaking pots. I have found
Your one work's improving with every cast.
since
Thank you,
playing
sir.
this game. It's very satisfying. Even though there's never anything inside.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
This is just fabulous. This is just really, really good.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they value their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
This will be the first of many times in this game where I'm utterly lost and confused about what I need to do. Yeah, this is no fault of the game. I'm very easily lost about what I need to do and slow on the uptake sometimes. Just amuse myself by breaking things.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Yeah, and here I'm lost for quite a long time, so I've sped it up.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
And then I finally find the path.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
If in doubt, shoot it. That's my motto. I love this effect. I think this is brilliant.
Odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute. Welcome to Gringots Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands
As I play this, I
inside
do
the
get a
car
kind of
if
Gears
you
of
don't
War
wish to lose them.
feeling at times. It's just some of the vehicles and the wind when we were on the cliffs. It's very much like some Gears of War games, which is understandable because it's using the Unreal Engine.
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringots?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringots was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I think it's a good point to mention how beautiful the character models are in this game, and the facial animation is really good. It's not perfect, but it's really, really good.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was
Slightly
certainly
ominous.
unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
I do like this system for learning spells, but it's a little redundant in as much as you never really fail to match it, and you don't then have to repeat it when you use the spells. But I guess it's as good a system as any.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
This is the start of many hours of spamming Revelio as you work your way around the world.
Start.
Or just me, anyway.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringots.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Yeah, it's took me a while to work out.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
There's many times whilst I'm playing that I'm a little slow on the uptake of what I need to do.
Lumos.
And
Well done.
Now the
yeah.
reflection is turning towards me.
potentially one of them
It
then.
does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo!
Yeah, I do kind of button mash quite a lot. It's more luck than judgment at times. I do get better as the game goes on, in my own credit, and start to be a little more skilled. But playing this part for the first time, I was button mashing away. And you notice calling Lumos when I was meant to be using Protego.
Levioso! Confringo!
Protego! Stupefy!
Deposo!
I do generally think though that combat
Take a defense!
Magical combat, though, it is really done well in the game. I enjoyed it, which is a good thing. And I think, to be honest, I only really scratched the surface of how to use it more skillfully. So I think it's a relatively deep system that more skilled players than myself could get more out of.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
That's me trying to light things up unsuccessfully. There we go.
To go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Protego. Lumos. Statues with their reflections.
I do like that fact. If you linger on Protego, you do a stupefy at your identified enemy. I think that's a nice touch. Certainly helped me out a few times.
Lumos.
Again, lovely effects, and I love that this is basically a kind of old-fashioned teleport kind of door, but it's done really, really well.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensieve for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrok.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensieve, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Just one of the best tutorial levels I think I've ever played in a video game. So much story and action, and the way it handheld you into learning the basics. And then this as an endpoint to it. Really, really good. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrok. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
You couldn't have a Potter game without it.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll
Not
be in
quite
touch.
Dumbledore.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. a certain sense of... what is it?
Unfortunately, I can't choose the one I've added. It's kind of obvious which one leads to which house, but I tried to answer honestly in spite of that.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor. Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honour to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
And with that, with me waking up on my first day in Hogwarts, I'm going to call an end to part 1.
Let's head to the common room.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll join me for part 2, which will obviously be my first day at Hogwarts, exploring my way around, meeting people, and I think I attend a couple of lessons. So yeah, I would love it. If you've enjoyed this, please like, please think about subscribing, and I will see you next time.